The beautiful game, legends of the pitch. Football, the beautiful game. It's not just a sport, it's a passion, a global phenomenon that unites billions. And at the heart of it all are the players, the magicians who make the impossible look effortless. Today, we're diving deep into the history books, looking back at the titans, the legends, the icons who've shaped football into what it is today. These are the names whispered in hushed tones by fathers to their sons, the players who've transcended sport and become cultural icons. So buckle up, grab your scarves and get ready for a trip down memory lane as we celebrate the true giants of the beautiful game. Coming in at number 10, we've got a player who oozed elegance and grace every time he stepped onto the pitch. Zinedine Zidane, or Zizou as he's affectionately known, wasn't just a footballer. He was an artist with the ball at his feet. Zidane's ball control was second to none. His skill moves were mesmerizing, and his footwork was like poetry in motion. Watching him play was like watching a master painter at work, each touch of the ball a brushstroke on the canvas of the game. That left foot, oh my word, that left foot, capable of the most delicate touches, defense-splitting passes and thunderous strikes. His precision was unmatched, and his ability to read the game made him a constant threat to any defense. Just ask England fans about that free kick in '98 or that volley against Leverkusen in the Champions League final. These moments are etched in football history, showcasing Zidane's ability to deliver when it mattered most. But Zidane wasn't just about individual brilliance. His vision, his awareness, his ability to dictate the tempo of a game, that's what truly set him apart. He had an uncanny ability to see passes that others couldn't, making him the ultimate playmaker. His vision, his awareness, his ability to dictate the tempo of a game, that's what truly set him apart. He was the maestro, the conductor orchestrating every attack, making everyone around him better. His presence on the field was a calming influence, and his leadership was invaluable. He was the maestro, the conductor orchestrating every attack, making everyone around him better. His ability to control the midfield and dictate play was unparalleled. Zidane had a unique gift for making the complex look simple, and the simple look extraordinary. And who could forget that night in Paris, 1998? Zidane, the captain, leading France to World Cup glory on home soil, scoring 2 goals in the final against Brazil. It was a performance for the ages, cementing his legacy as one of the greatest to ever play the game. A true leader, a big game player, and a worthy member of our top 10. Zidane's career was filled with moments of magic, and his influence on the game will be remembered for generations to come. His artistry on the pitch was a gift to football fans everywhere. At number 9, we're going back to the 60s, to a time when football was all about flair and swagger, and nobody embodied that spirit quite like George Best, the Belfast boy they called him. A magician with the ball at his feet, blessed with pace, trickery and an eye for goal. Best could dribble through a defence like it was a training exercise. He was one of the first true superstars of the game, a pop culture icon as famous for his off-field antics as he was for his on-field brilliance. For Manchester United he was unplayable, tormenting defenders with his skill and audacity. He won the European Cup with them in 1968, scoring a memorable goal in the final. Tragically, Best's career was cut short by his demons, but his legend lives on. Number 8 takes us to the Netherlands, the land of total football, a philosophy that revolutionized the game. And when you think of total football, you think of one man, Johan Cruyff, the embodiment of this beautiful concept. Now, Cruyff wasn't just a great player, he was a visionary, a revolutionary who changed the way the game is played. His influence extended far beyond the pitch. As a player, he was a joy to watch, a maestro with the ball at his feet. He glided across the pitch with an effortless grace, his touch exquisite, his passing laser-like. Every movement was a testament to his skill and intelligence. And that turn, the Cruyff turn, it's still bamboozling defenders today, a move so iconic it bears his name. But Cruyff's true genius lay in his footballing brain, his ability to see the game in a way no one else could. He saw the game differently, he understood space and movement like no one else. His tactical acumen was unparalleled. He led Ajax to 3 consecutive European Cups in the early 70s, playing a brand of football that was years ahead of its time. His leadership on the field was instrumental. Cruyff's impact on football is immeasurable, a true innovator who deserves his place amongst the all-time greats. His legacy continues to inspire future generations of players and coaches alike. At number 7, we have a player who redefined defending Franz Beckenbauer. They called him Der Kaiser, the Emperor, and it's not hard to see why. He had this aura of authority, this elegance on the pitch that commanded respect. Beckenbauer was the original sweeper. He would sit deep, read the game like a book, and effortlessly snuff out any danger. But he was more than just a defender. He would often bring the ball out from the back, starting attacks with his pinpoint passing and intelligent distribution. He captained West Germany to World Cup glory in 1974, and he won the Ballon d'Or twice. His influence on the game, particularly on the way defenders play, is still felt today. And now, for a player who needs no introduction, a man who's become synonymous with goals, Cristiano Ronaldo. CR7, as he's known to millions around the world, is a goal-scoring phenomenon, a machine built to find the back of the net. Over 800 career goals and counting. He's scored goals for fun everywhere he's been. Manchester United, Real Madrid, Juventus, Portugal. He's won everything there is to win, both individually and collectively. 5 Ballon d'Or awards, 5 Champions League titles, a European Championship with Portugal. But what makes Ronaldo truly special is his relentless drive, his unwavering desire to be the best. He's constantly pushing the boundaries, always striving for perfection. Cristiano Ronaldo is a modern-day icon, a player who'll go down in history as one of the greatest goal scorers of all time. Coming in at number 5, we're going back to the golden age of Real Madrid, a time when the club was establishing itself as a dominant force in world football. At the heart of this incredible team was a player who was the heartbeat of one of the greatest club sides ever assembled, Alfredo Di Stefano. They called him the Blonde Arrow for his speed, his power, and his lethal finishing. His ability to change the course of a game with a single moment of brilliance was unparalleled. Di Stefano was the complete footballer. He could score goals, he could create them, he could defend, he could tackle, and he could control the tempo of the game with his vision and intelligence. He could even play in goal if he had to, showcasing his versatility and understanding of every position on the pitch. He was the driving force behind Real Madrid's 5 consecutive European Cup triumphs in the 1950s, a record that still stands today. Scoring in every single final, Di Stefano's performances on the biggest stage were nothing short of legendary. Think about that for a second. Scoring in every European Cup final he played in is a testament to his consistency and big game mentality. 5 European Cups in a row. It's a feat that's unlikely to ever be repeated in the modern era of football. This period of dominance solidified Real Madrid's place in football history, and Di Stefano was at the center of it all. Di Stefano was a true pioneer, a player who helped to shape the modern game with his innovative style and relentless work ethic. His influence can still be seen in the way the game is played today, with players emulating his skills and determination. He was a legend in his own time, earning accolades and admiration from fans and peers alike, and his legacy continues to inspire generations of footballers, reminding them of what can be achieved with talent, hard work, and a passion for the game. And now at number 4, we have a player who many consider to be the greatest of all time, Lionel Messi, La Pulga Atomica, the atomic flea they call him, and it's easy to see why. He's small in stature, but on the pitch he's a giant. Messi's dribbling skills are simply mesmerizing. He can dance past defenders with such ease, it's almost as if the ball is glued to his foot. But Messi is more than just a dribbler. He's a scorer of great goals, a creator of chances, a master of the assist. He's a once-in-a-generation talent, a player who redefines what's possible on a football pitch. Coming in at number 3, we have a player who was more than just a footballer. He was a cultural icon, a god to millions around the world. Diego Armando Maradona, El Pibe de Oro, the golden boy they called him, and he was pure box office every time he stepped on the pitch. Maradona could do things with a football that defied belief. He was a magician, a street footballer who could conjure up moments of genius that left you speechless. Remember that goal against England in the 1986 World Cup? He dribbled past half the England team, leaving them grasping at shadows. It was simply breathtaking, one of the greatest goals ever scored. He carried Argentina to World Cup glory in '86, almost single-handedly at times. He was a true one-off, a player who transcended the sport and captured the hearts of millions. At number 2, we have the man who many consider to be the greatest of all time, Pele. Oh, Ray, the king they called him, and rightly so. Pele was football royalty, a player who transcended the sport and became a global icon. He burst onto the scene as a teenager, scoring a hat-trick in the World Cup semi-final at the age of just 17. He went on to win 3 World Cups with Brazil, more than any other player in history. Pele was a complete footballer. He could score goals from anywhere. He was incredibly strong, and he had this almost supernatural ability to read the game. Over 1,200 career goals, they say. Though some dispute the figures, there's no doubt about the impact he had on the game. Pele's legacy is immense, a true pioneer and global superstar. And so we come to our number 1. The player we've crowned as the greatest of all time, Lionel Messi. Yes, you heard that right. Lionel Messi takes both the number 4 and the number 1 spots on our list. And here's why. We've already talked about his incredible dribbling, his vision, his passing, his goals. But what truly sets Messi apart is his longevity at the very, very top of the game. He's been performing at an otherworldly level for almost 2 decades, consistently defying logic and leaving fans speechless. He's won everything there is to win multiple times over, but it's not just the trophies, it's the way he plays the game. Lionel Messi is a gift of football, the true GOAT. So there you have it, our top 10 greatest football players of all time. 10 players who've left an indelible mark on the beautiful game, who've inspired millions around the world with their skill, their passion and their love for the game. Did your favourite player make the cut? Who do you think deserves the number 1 spot? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell for more footballing goodness. Until next time, folks.